Let me begin first with our Israeli friend who is joining us at a time of great danger. Moshe Feiglin, thank you very much. I want to understand.
Thank you, Raoul, for inviting me.
Thank you, sir. You're most welcome. Pleasure to have you. Israel is obviously supporting this peace pause or escalation pause. Let me be very accurate with the language. And it wants, perhaps, the dialogue to succeed, incipient as it is. If that is the case, why carry out a decapitation strike, Mr. Feiglin?
I'm not sure your assumption is right. Okay. Saying that Israelis supporting these talks with the Iranians. I can only talk on behalf of myself, and I think that this is a tremendous mistake. Tremendous mistake. Just assume, Raoul, to understand what a big mistake it is, let's assume that World War II would have ended up with some kind of an agreement that leaves some kind of Nazi regime in Germany. How our world would have looked like in the past 80 years since then. You're dealing here with something that is not in any different than the Nazis during the 30s and the 40s in the previous century. This is what you deal with. You're talking about a regime that openly, for almost 50 years, declare that he's going to demolish the Israeli state, which is the representative of the Jewish nation, basically doing exactly what the Nazis did. This is what we're talking about. And then go ahead and do it on the entire world. Of course, the United States, the bigger Satan, and the Israel, the small Satan, developing nuclear ability to do exactly that, and ballistic ability to deliver this death to the entire world, and you're having talks with such a satanic regime. What kind of a world you're going to leave to your children when you're leaving this evilness with all its abilities to develop this destruct and death message to the entire humanity? So I think it's a totally wrong direction to start talking to these Islamo-Nazis, and we have to finish the job completely without any thinking of what the economical results will be immediately and other effects, because your life and our life is much more important than things that we'll be able to fix later. But it seems like many people do not understand what we're really dealing over here.
So let me ask you,
yes?
Moshe, do you believe that this is also a view shared by, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you could clarify, do you think these are views that are privately shared by Benjamin Netanyahu and his advisors, even though publicly they are saying we're giving peace a chance and let the US do what they have to do?
I'll be very not politically correct, but I'm sure they understand what I just said and agree with every word. They simply find themselves, in an aligned with America, and they have to, talk political words. But I think the truth that I just spoke about is very, very clear.